What's up, man? Hello? What's up? No, I'm down here. So I just started this game. What happened? Oh, damn. Well, just, what?
I got that ladder, so I'm gonna leave it for you to get in case of what.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A first down throw, Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them, in a sense, and gotten the ball from them.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A run here with Dearness Johnson. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Check side. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Red 80. Red 80. Attention. Mike 59.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. So first and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. On the carry, it's Cook. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On second down, here's Mixon. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. A Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because
he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. He finds his running back, Mixon. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
He's got his man, Boyd. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. After one, a 14-3 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back to throw here. Green brings it in. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. This quarterback now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Ready. 15, Recon, 132 fighter.
2nd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Looking to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Darnold from the gun. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. That'll be complete to Cook. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, Cook. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. And his kick is good. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They find some open field here. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. 2nd and 1. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You know, he's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. He'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Bravo.
They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Finding Green complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So 1st down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 13. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the run, it's Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Again, it's Mixon. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He may try and run. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. Does the big boy have the juice? And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. And how about the big boy showing off the wheels?
Let's face it. Anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football,
it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Robert Foster, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold, he'll rifle this. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup of 38. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And this is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down now, it's Cook. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Now Darnold. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Brandon Williams. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
That's it, baby. We go one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Buying time to his left. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here we go. Here we go. 43 at the mark.
2nd and long. And now here's another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it's 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Check 13. Check 13. Check, check. Fresno. 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 Motion, motion, motion.
second down and 10. Darnold nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Cook following the penalty. And a cut to the right and some open field here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 48 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled. Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game. And in the driver's seat right now. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 17. He'll look to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Hey, exit. Right there, 54, right there, 54. You want this? Mike, 54.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run. And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in. But they told him pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Jayon Brown picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll set up a throw. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. 21 yards there on third down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Go! 60 outlaw. I got 2. Hey! Motion, motion. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. And ready?
Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Get it.
They'll drop the throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Right there, 55. Check, 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 check. Check 99, check 99.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. And this is caught at the 8. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
12 yards that time at the Cincinnati first down. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2nd and 9 now. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Brandon Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now it's Darnold. That'll be complete to Cook. Room past the 20. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And Darnold wants to throw the football. And he's got his man Sharp complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, QB, come on. Check three, check three. And 80. Switch it. And 80. Watch twins. Undercrunch. Kill. 80. He's coming. We got some time.
Darnold. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it'll be second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Check three. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. No.
To the air again, Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.